Hey everybody, this is Nora and you're watching Nori Lori's Keto and Health. You can already see my background is different. I've had a very interesting week, so let's get into this and see what's been going on. So this is what I'm going to break my fast with. You see the bacon, my pepperoni. I got some marinara sauce, some eggs, and some spices. And I'm real extra. I like shred my own cheese. So what I'm going to attempt to do is make an egg crust pizza. Wanting something just a little bit different, so I'm definitely going to be putting some Italian seasoning in the eggs and try to make it not taste so eggy. We'll see how this works out. So right here I have the ingredients to start a marinade to make teriyaki chicken. So let's go ahead and start prepping this. Yeah, this is what's going on. I am helping my daughter make a big life move in her life and taking the moment while I have it to get this video out for you. So let's talk about some things. Let's talk about that weigh-in, and I got two things to talk to you about, and it's because they've come to my mind this week. So let's get started on that. All right, so yeah, as you see, got some stuff going on this week. Let's just go ahead and get this weigh-in and done and over with, because it's the roller coaster ride that I'm on, and then we're going to talk about what I think affected it. I predicted, or was hoping, I would be down to 199, which was my lowest low. But anyway, here's that weigh-in. Yeah, as you can see, I am up 1 pound and 2 ounces. Yeah, that's great. It's wonderful. I'm not mad about it. I'm over it. It's the roller coaster ride that I'm on. it is what it is. Besides, helping my daughter, we're going to talk about the first thing I want to talk to you about. That's sleep. If you're new to keto, you're going to notice real quick, sleep is very, very important to weight loss. That is when you lose weight. Yay! And in the beginning of keto, a lot of people, that's the first thing. If you're a good sleeper, you're going to notice maybe some sleep changes as your body adjusts. And if you're a bad sleeper, you're probably not going to notice any change. And then all of a sudden, it just kind of regulates out. And you may notice that you lose weight a little bit slower, and then the sleep regulates, and then all of a sudden, it's just like dropping off. Well, I'm going on 3 nights of not sleeping well. I'm laying in bed for like a half an hour before I go to sleep. And then I sleep for like 10, 15 minutes, and then I'm awake. And then I have to readjust and go back to sleep, and maybe sleeping an hour at a time. So like I said, I'm on night 3 of this. So my game plan is, pretty sure I'm low on magnesium. Magnesium can affect your sleep. So if you're noticing that you're having sleep problems, you can do like me. I am going to take me a nice relaxing bath tonight, maybe tonight and tomorrow. I'm going to add me about 2 or 3 cups of Epsom salt. It is a great way for your body to uptake magnesium through your skin. Another thing is I've not been eating as many salads as I used to. And obviously I need to, so I can really get that magnesium and potassium into my body. Bear with me. I just threw my hair up in a ponytail because I am busy helping my daughters. But I'm taking the moment to do this video, so don't judge me too hard, okay? No makeup, just a hair in a ponytail. So the second one is actually a non-scale victory, and I hadn't thought about this until I watched this video about heat intolerance, and I've talked about it. I said I was the oven. Like, I would freeze people out of my house because I was so hot all the time. And now I freeze. So in this video, there's a couple of things that could affect heat intolerance. And so I'll just go over those. One was MS, one was POTS. I don't know a lot about POTS, so I am now researching that. And vitamin deficiencies. And I think there was a fourth one, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Because the first one, MS, and the third one, vitamin deficiencies, is kind of got me going, So let's talk about it. So on my keto journey, I originally lost 70 pounds, and then I gained it back. So the end of 2019, I was, pretty much at my almost heaviest again. And I noticed some changes happening to me that made me feel that I was going to need to go to the doctor to be evaluated to see if I had MS. So let's just talk about it. I always said that I'm going to be real with you. I was having some issues with my speech. Now, if you watch my videos, you know that sometimes I have a tendency of maybe saying a word that doesn't correlate, like I didn't complete my thought or something like that, or sometimes I repeat words just to make sure I pronunciate them correctly. That's something that's always been normal growing up. My brain goes like 90 miles an hour, and I used to talk really fast to try to keep up with my brain so I would get everything out. Obviously, it's a mental struggle, and I mentally slow things down. Sometimes I lose those thoughts in the middle of talking. Happens. But at the end of 2019, something different was going on. I was slurring my words together. I was noticing my mouth wasn't moving to get words out. Not only was I repeating a lot. Like I would repeat a word 2-3 times, multiple times during the day. Lots of incomplete thoughts. So I was doing customer service at the time, and my job is to make sure that they understand the products that we're offering, and so that they can agree to it and sign the paperwork for it. And my coworkers, it was very noticeable. So I was kind of putting off going to the doctor because I was afraid that maybe I was going to start checking off the boxes for MS. And I was afraid. But I was to the point that I knew I had to do something. So that's when I started my second round of doing keto, and I lost 30 pounds. I still was noticing it a little bit, but it wasn't as prominent, so it helped me be able to procrastinate going to the doctor. And then when I stopped working there and I really started dropping the weight again, I never gave it another thought until I watched this video. And it just made it really real that maybe I was really having some of the symptoms that I was really having possible MS symptoms. So I call that a non-scale victory because I'm back to what was like my normal growing up, which was just not getting my words out fast enough because my brain was moving too fast, or maybe I'd have to repeat a word to make sure I pronunciated it correctly so you understood what I was really trying to say, or maybe I would say a word with a thought. Like the words don't always match up. Like my thought's way ahead, and that's the word I got out instead of what the word I really need to say. That's just something normal. I don't know if that maybe might be ADD or ADHD. But that was normal for me growing up. So now I consider myself that it's just normal. What was happening at the end of 2019 was not normal. It was an increase, and it was bad and noticeable. And I just want to show that there's a lot of things that keto helps with. And it was definitely a neurological thing going on. Obviously, to see it. So keto isn't just weight loss. It isn't just reversing health conditions like diabetes or being pre-diabetic or high blood pressure. We're talking, that is definitely neurological, and I didn't give it a second thought until I watched this video. So a lot of things can happen with keto, and that is why I support keto. And that's why when people say keto didn't work for me, and I'm like, did you tweak it? Did you try this? Did you try that? And they're like, no, I didn't know that you could do that. Yes, it is the one diet that I know that you can tweak and biohack to get different results or try to see if it will work for you. And that is why I support it, because I see it work in so many different ways. And very few people have I seen that it doesn't work for that's tried all kinds of different things. So that's my thought. And another thing that can cause heat intolerance, which I know is good, is low vitamin B vitamins and D vitamins. And guess what? Those are associated with MS too. Yeah. So just some thought. Just, throwing some stuff out there, talking about my non-scale victory. So I am going to be coming out on Friday with some different videos. I am trying to get ahead of the New Year's resolutions. A lot of people are going to be hitting the ground running quickly with New Year's resolutions, wanting to lose weight or reverse health conditions. And I'm going to be putting out some different videos talking about what kind of things you need to think about to find the right diet, and what you need to get started on keto and things like that. I'm not going to talk about how to do keto because there is so many videos already out there about that. Blogs, videos. You can, if you want to ask me, you can email me how to do this. If you want to talk about what kind of things you can do to tweak your diet, if something's not working for you, you can email me. My email is always going to be down in the description. You can DM me on Instagram. You can message me on Facebook. All that's down in the description. So I'm going to have some of this content coming out to try to get ahead of the New Year's resolutions. And it's going to be a different take that not a lot of people are doing. So be looking forward to that. And also remember, keep keto simple. Don't overcomplicate it. You overcomplicate it, you're not going to go through with it. You'll never get started. So remember, pick a meat, pick a fat, pick a vegetable or two, preferably vegetables so that you can sleep. or salads so you can sleep. And you can always critique it as you go to fit your lifestyle. And until Friday, y'all have a great rest of your week. Bye, everybody.